أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله كما علمنا أن نحمد، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. وعنده مفاتح الغيب لا يعلمها إلا هو، ويعلم ما في البر والبحر، وما تسقط من ورقة إلا يعلمها، ولا حبة في ظلمات الأرض ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب مبين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم أخرجنا من ظلمات الوهم وأدخلنا في نور العلم وجمل أخلاقنا بالحلم. اللهم اهدنا واهدنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعل جلساتنا هذه خالصة لوجهك الكريم، وارزقنا الإخلاص في القول والعمل. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم، وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. ثم أما بعد، أستأنف مجالسنا مع هذا الكتاب المبارك، مع الإمام العلامة الإمام أبو حامد محمد بن محمد الغزالي رحمه الله. ولازلنا مع كتابه بداية البداية، الذي هو اسم على مسمى، وكنا قد وصلنا في المجلس السابق إلى باب آداب الوضوء. We continue inshallah our majalis studying the book and reading the book of beginning with guidance of Imam Ghazali rahimahullah. And last time we reached the chapter of the Sunan and the etiquette of wudu. فيقول الإمام رحمه الله ونفعنا في علومه الشريفة وبكم في الدارين آمين. فإذا فرغت من الاستنجاء فلا تترك السواك، فإنه مطهرة للفم ومرضاة للرب ومسقطة للشيطان. The man is saying, now after you finish, we remember in the last sections, in the last chapter, we talked about the etiquette and the sunnah of waking up from sleep and changing the clothes and going to the toilet. And now the fourth thing that you will do in order is wudu, that is performing the wudu. وقلنا قبل ذلك تكلمنا عن بعض المبادئ المهمة. We talked before this about a number of important principles that everyone of us should observe, inshallah. And we talked about these principles in detail, which inshallah is going to save us now time. The investment that we have put in the beginning, now inshallah will save us time in the coming sections. We should be able, inshallah, to prove relatively quickly. So the Imam said, after you finish the istinja, after you finish the toilet, he says, فَلَا تَتْرُكِ السِّوَاكِ. He says, do not forget the siwak. Brushing the teeth using the siwak. ولأنه كما ذكر في هذا الحديث الشريف الذي أخرجه البيهقي، أخرجه أحمد، حديث السيدة عائشة رضي الله عنها، قال هو مطهرة للفم مرضاة للرب ومسقطة للشيطان. وروي في مسند أحمد الراوي والله أعلم، ولكن ما يصح من الحديث وما يحسن من الحديث هو أنه مطهرة للفم مرضاة للرب. So that the siwak is cleaning for the mouth and pleasure for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gets pleased when you clean your teeth. This is another example of the beauty of our deen, where it doesn't leave any aspect in your, any important aspect in your life except that we find that this deen covers this aspect. Even brushing your teeth. At that time, 1400 years ago or more, who was caring about cleaning the teeth and putting, nowadays we have the dentist and we have brush your teeth in the morning and before going to sleep. But at that time, 1400 years ago, which people were really concerned or putting this emphasis on the dental health and the oral health and this stuff? This is our deen. And our deen links this adat with ibadat. This deen usually links the adat to the ibadat. لأن الأحكام في ديننا كما تعلمون خمس. Rulings and verdicts in our deen are 5 types, which are الواجب والمندوب والمباح والمكروه والحرام. These are the 5 rulings, the 5 verdicts in our deen. Anything you do in your life, anything you do or you say, or even you don't do or you don't say, falls under one of these 5 categories. The wajib, which is the compulsory or the obligatory. The mandub, which is the recommended, mustahab, also called sunnah. And the mubah, the permissible, things that are permissible. And the makruh, which are the offensive. And the haram, which are forbidden. Haram. Anything you do in your life falls under one of these 5 categories. فالواجب هو ما يثاب فاعله ويأثم تاركه. هذا هو تعريف الواجب. تعريف الواجب ما يثاب فاعله ويأثم تاركه، أو كما عرفه الأصوليون ما طلبه الشارع على وجه الحتم والإلزام بحيث يثاب فاعله ويأثم تاركه. As the ulama of the usul define the wajib, the fard is the person is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His messenger, asked us or requested us to do, to perform as an obligation, not as an option, as an obligation, in such a way that the compliant person will be rewarded and the non-compliant will be punished. This is a definition of the fard, the wajib. أما تعريف المندوب أو المستحب أو السنة ما هو ما طلبه الشارع لا على وجه الحتم والإلزام، لا على وجه الحتم والإلزام، بحيث يثاب فاعله ولا يأثم تاركه. So this is then the second hukm, the second ruling is the mandub, the requested or the recommended by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the definition of this as the ulama, the scholars of usul defined it. It is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam requested us to do, but not as an obligation. Just recommended us to do, but not as an obligation, in such a way that the compliant person will be rewarded and the non-compliant person will not be punished. If you look at the wajibat in our deen, the first category, the wajib, the obligatory, how many they are? I find a handful of obligations, not many. The mandub and the sunan are a little bit more, but yet finite number of actions. Not very large number. More than the wajib, yes, but not that large number. And then you come to the third category, which is the permissible, and this is the biggest circle by far. By far, most of what we do falls under this huge circle, which is called the mubah or the permissible, and the definition of this rule, according to the ulama, هو ما خير الشارع المكلف أن يتركه أو يفعله، وما طلبه بحيث لا يثاب فاعله ولا يثاب تاركه، ولا يأثم فاعله ولا يأثم تاركه. هو شيء مباح، فعلته أم لم تفعله لا تثاب ولا تؤثم ولا تأثم على فعل هذا الشيء أو ترك هذا الشيء. The permissible is things that you do in your life in such a way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not give you any reward if you do it, and He doesn't give you anything also if you do it. He doesn't punish you if you do it or if you leave it, just a permissible thing, as for example, eating with pigs at breakfast. What is the hukm of eating with pigs breakfast time? Is it a fard? Is it a mustahab? Is it recommended? Is it permissible? Yes. Just permissible. Sleeping at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. or midnight, what is the hukm of this? Doesn't permissible. There is no thawab, no rewards, and no iqab for doing the mubah. And the fourth hukm is the makruh, which is the offensive, which is exactly opposite of mandub. Number 2. Number 4 here is opposite of number 2, which is ما طلب الشارع المكلف أن يتركه لا على وجه الحتم والإلزام بحيث يثاب تاركه ولا يأثم فاعله. The makruh is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger asked us to avoid, not to do, but not as an obligation. In such a way that compliant person, the one who does it, will not be punished, but the one who avoids it will be rewarded. If you don't do it, you will be rewarded. If you avoid the offensive action, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards you. And the haram, of course, fifth hukm, no prizes for guessing what is the definition of the haram. It is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us not to do as an obligation. So that the compliant person, the one who does it, will be punished, and the one who avoids it will be rewarded. هو ما طلب الشارع المكلف أن يتركه على وجه الحتم والإلزام بحيث يثاب تاركه ويأثم فاعله. هذا هو تعريف الحرام. يأثم فاعله. طيب, you find that the mawajib, those are the 5 categories. You have the category of the fard, which is very small, and the category of the haram is also very small. What are the haram things? Pork, alcohol, looking at something haram, not lowering the gaze, a handful of things. Small wajibat and small haram. And then you get the mandub and the makruh, little bit bigger but still finite number of things. Then in the middle you have the biggest circle, which is the mubah, which is most of our a'mal falls. Why I'm saying all this? To show you the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That He made the obligation as very few things. وَخُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. Allah says, عَلِمَ أَنَّ فِيكُمْ ضَعْفًا. Allah says we created the human being as a weak creation. Don't think that you are strong. Don't think that you are invincible. A small virus like this that you can't see with your own eyes, put you in bed for a few days. Don't think that you are powerful or invincible. No. Even if Allah says in the end of Surah Al-Hajj, if the fly will take something, will come into like a cup of tea or a cup of milk and drink something, no way you can get it back from the fly. قَالَ ضَعْفَ الطَّالِبُ وَالْمَطْلُوبُ. Both you and the fly are equally weak. Don't think that you are even stronger than this fly. This fly can really harm you, can cause you harm, that you cannot turn it away from yourself. So this is a rahmah that all the small things, what Allah wanted us to do as an obligation is few number of things so that we can perform our things. And the haram thing likewise, few haram things to avoid. The second aspect of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lies in this big mubah. He doesn't let you miss out. See, the most thing that most of the actions you do in your life, you can't miss out. Even the ulama. So he said that بالنية تحول العادة إلى عبادة. With the proper intention and the proper way, all those permissible things like going to bed, sleeping and eating, and drinking and going fishing and hunting and camping and holidays and all these adat that usually for normal person there is no thawab, no rewards and no iqab, no punishment, you can convert it to ibadah. See the biggest number of amal, the big circle, you can convert this big circle to ibadah. Marriage, when you marry, you can convert your marriage to ibadah. Playing with your children, you have the proper intention that I establish this strong bond between me and my children so that I become the best friend, not Google, not YouTube, not Sheikh Google, not Sheikh YouTube, you become the best friends. It is you, the father, become the best friend of your child. So that because the father is the one who really gives his son the most honest advice. So when you build with your children with this intention, when you play with your children with this intention, that you build this relationship and you become the best friend, then you lead them towards khayr and the deen and the masjid. Every time you play with your children, you get tawab. If you play with your children with the niyyah of following Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who was playing with his grandsons, Al-Hassan or Hussein, you get just a tawab. If you are playing with your child, and you are accruing rewards after rewards after rewards, mountains of rewards and hasanah. One day, one of the Sahaba, I think Abu Bakr, entered, and he found the Rasul with his hands and knees, and Al-Hassan and Hussein with his back. So he said to them, what a beautiful camel you have. For Rasulullah. See, Rasulullah said, the rahmah, the mercy that Rasulullah was playing with the little children. And then he looked at him and he said, and what a beautiful riders they are on the back of the camel. When you play with this and so on, Rasulullah said, أن تضع اللقمة في فم زوجتك صدقة. So if you put a piece of food there while you are eating, having dinner or lunch with your wife, or your mother, or your daughter, Amelia and your wife, or your mother, then you take that piece of food and you feed her in her mouth, spoon fed, as they say, you get the tawab. You get the tawab, this is ibadah, charity. This sadaqah and zakah, is it ibadah or not? Sadaqah is ibadah. When you do this, you get sadaqah. The reward was if you give charity. This is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala builds the mahabba between the man and his wife. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi every time he used to sit and when Sayyidah Fatima, his daughter Fatima radiallahu anha wa ardaha, when she entered, Rasulullah used to stand up, kiss her between her eyes and her forehead between her eyes, and let her sit in his place. So he leave her seat, his seat for her, and let her sit in his place after kissing her in her. And then they say Islam versus women. Rasulullah was feeding Fatima radiallahu anha and Khadija radiallahu anhunna ajma'in wa ala Rasulina alayhi salatu wassalam. So see, this is a'mal, all the habitual thing that you do day to day, you can convert it to ibadah. And that's why this is the tafsir of the ayah, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ وَمَا وَإِلَّا أداة النفي بعدها استثناء هي أداة من أدوات القصر. للذين يعلمون بلاغة، علم البلاغة، هناك مادة في هذا العلم تسمى مادة القصر ولها أدوات. من أدوات القصر إنما والنفي والإثبات وهكذا. But Allah says, I have not created the jinn and the ins except to worship me. This is in Surah Al-Dhariyat. I have not created the jinn or the ins except to be in continuous worship to me. But then you say, but I go to work and I sleep, so I'm not in continuous. How can Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this? I'm not in continuous worship. In fact, you see that if you understand the ayah and if you understand the concept of ibadah, you find that you can easily be in 24/7 ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 24/7 dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his eyes used to sleep, but his heart never slept. قال تنام عيني ولا ينام قلبي. So my eyes sleep, but my heart doesn't sleep. His heart is in continuous sleep. Wallahi, I saw with my own eyes, a senior sheikh, is my grandfather, used to stay at his house for days. And there was a couch in his bedroom, and he was sleeping in his bed, and I was sleeping in a couch. I was like 13 years old at that time or something. And in the middle of the night, when he turns, he says, Allah, Allah. So I thought, then I wake up, and I told Grandpa, are you awake? He doesn't answer. He's asleep. Oh, in nearly every 2 or 3 minutes, I couldn't sleep. Yeah, because every 2 or 3 minutes is Allah, La ilaha illallah, especially Allah. So then I remember the hadith of Subhanallah. يقول الذاكرون الله كثيرا, those who are in the continuous dhikr. So if you stay consistent and if you follow what Imam Ghazali says in this book, find that your heart, all your organs will be trained to be in continuous dhikr. You will sleep, but your heart will continue to do this without even you know. You will always be protected by the dhikr. No shayateen, no evil deeds, spirits, nothing can approach you. You become very protected with the dhikr around you. Back to this hadith, that's why I'm mentioning this with hadith as-suwak matharatun lil-fam mardatun lil-rabb. See, brushing the teeth, that's a عادة for common people, for العوام, for lay people. Brushing the teeth is just a عادة, a habitual thing because of what the dentist recommend. But if you do it with the niyyah of السواك مطهرة للفم مرضاة للرب, السواك is cleaning for the mouth and a pleasure to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You clean your teeth, you get a healthy teeth, and you are in ibadah. You are not missing out. مطهرة للفم مرضاة للرب. I wonder sometimes you see a Muslim brother, you look at his mouth and when he talks to you, you can't be from the smell. I wonder, did he ever read this hadith? Did he ever care to brush his teeth and remove the plaque and start clear all these things? The sunnah is all beauty. The one who's away definitely is not following the sunnah. If I'm following the sunnah adds beauty to you. And we are in wudu. No wudu, what does it mean wudu? Wudu is like coming from daw or diya. Diya is nur, light. And not diya different even from nur. There is diya and there is nur. هو الذي جعل الشمس ضياء والقمر نورا. Allah created the sun as a diya and the moon as nur. Usually what is diya and nur? Usually the same meaning? No, not the same meaning. Diya, there is a nur, and it is coming from the source of the nur itself. The shams, the sun is the source of the light. So there is light and it is the source of the light. But the nur, it can be just light, not necessarily coming from the source. That's why the moon gives light when the moon is full. There is light, there is nur coming from the moon, but is the moon in itself the source of that light? That's a reflection of the light from the sun. So this is the difference between diya and nur. Diya, the nur coming from the source itself, but the nur can be a reflection. So the wudu, so here the wudu means that you are not even a reflection of light, you are a source of nur. Haven't you ever, anyone will tell you, those of you who pray Fajr and pray Tahajjud, on a regular basis, or that is it's habit to pray Tahajjud. Have you ever, you go to work and some people see you and say, MashaAllah, what is this nur in your face? Well, people can see, people with basira can see the nur in your face. Just try, be consistent in Tahajjud and wudu, and do beautiful wudu, find that you will find nur in your face. Allah will make people put the love of good people in their hearts. You will throw your love in their hearts. Of only the good people. And the not good people, you don't care anymore. Right? But this is see that, so that when you follow the sunnah, no. You find that the teeth are white, clean, not smelly. This is the movement. This is the movement who's following the sunnah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he mentioned another hadith الذي أخرجه البيهقي في السنن قال صلاة بسواك أفضل من 70 صلاة بلا سواك. He says that one salah with siwak is better than 70 salah without siwak. If you pray a salah without the siwak, you get inshallah the reward of the salah, you fulfill your part of the sunnah, whatever the salah you are doing. But if you add siwak to it, then you multiply your reward by 70 straight away, just by doing this siwak. Do you have your siwak with you today? No, let's do siwak. Have it as a habit. Always carry your siwak with you. مرضاة للرب, say I'm going to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you do something, and you know how to do siwak, you hold the 3 fingers on the top, 2 fingers at the bottom like this, and you go from right to left with the upper teeth from up, down, and the lower jaw down, up. So from the gum, outward. This is the sunnah of siwak, and outside and inside. This is the sunnah of how to do siwak. وروي عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لولا أن أشق على أمتي لأمرتهم بالسواك في كل صلاة. And it was narrated by Abu Hurairah رضي الله عنه that Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم, and this hadith is sahih, narrated by Bukhari and Muslim, that if Rasulullah said, I wish I could command my ummah to do siwak every salah as a fard, as a shart from shurut al-salah. But because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't want, and Rasulullah didn't want also to make it harsh on people because they may not have the siwak, you may not find the siwak or something, which the hadith means that it is almost a fard. Due to its importance, the importance of the siwak. And this is, you find that this is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just follow the sunnah, don't have to worry about anything else. Your health, success, happiness in life, wealth, barakah, and every aspect of your life. One way you can, instead of fighting at all these fronts, fighting at the front of health, front of wealth, family, work, shopping, all this stuff, just look after one thing, the sunnah. And then you find that everything will be sorted out by itself. Just follow the sunnah. Eat as Rasulullah used to eat. Sleep as he used to sleep. Do the siwak as he used to do this siwak. Just do these things and you find that your life, you'll be the happiest man on earth and the happiest woman. Be healthy, be successful, be efficient, be wealthy. SubhanAllah. ثم عند الفراغ اجلس للوضوء مستقبل القبلة على موضع مرتفع كي لا يصيبك الرشاش وقل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقل رب أعوذ بك من همزات الشياطين وأعوذ بك ربي أن يحضرون. And then after you finish the siwak, you start your wudu and you if you can, you face the qibla while you're making the wudu, if you can. If you have the option while making the wudu to face any direction, then face the qibla. And say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and this is the first sunnah of the wudu. You say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and you say وَقُلْ رَبِّ أَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ هَمَزَاتِ الشَّيَاطِينِ. The ayah is by the end of Surah Al-Mu'minun. Oh Allah, seek refuge with you from the whispers of the jinn, from the whispers of the shayateen, and I seek refuge with you, Allah, from them coming, or attending, the shayateen attending. In such a majlis, see, really the hijab can be removed that we can see the angel per se. Maybe inshallah, not a handspan except it's an angel, inshallah, sitting and listening to us. Amen. And then he says, ثم اغسل يديك 3 قبل أن تدخلهما الإناء وقل اللهم إني أسألك اليمن والبركة وأعوذ بك من الشؤم والهلكة. And then wash your hands 3 times before you dip them. You dip them in the container of. Before you dip them in the container of the jug or the container that has got the water of the wudu. hands is not clean before you wash them. So instead of washing them in the container that you're going to use it for wudu, you said that you pour the wudu, you wash your hands outside the container first, and then before you start putting them in the container, use it in your wudu. ثم انوي رفع الحدث أو استباحة الصلاة. So far we talked about two sunnahs of the wudu. Now we are going through the wudu, we are making wudu together. We went about the first sunnah. The first action is the sunnah, saying Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The second action is also a sunnah, which is washing the hands 3 times before commencing the arkan wudu. Then the third action is a pillar. It's a pillar of wudu. But what are the pillars of wudu? ما هي أركان الوضوء؟ ما يقول ما هي أركان الوضوء؟ النية؟ غسل اليدين. الترتيب same order. أركان الوضوء. Every ibadah has got arkan, pillars, and has got sunnah, recommendation, and has got shurut and preconditions. What are the pillars of wudu?
Ghusl.
النية. First one is the niyyah, the intention. What is the definition of a pillar? A pillar is something that is necessary and a must. Without the pillar, the whole ibadah is not accepted, is not counted. While the sunnah or the recommendations of the ibadah, if you miss one of them, you miss the reward, but still the whole ibadah is correct. Like the wudu, it's got 6 pillars and the rest are sunnah, 8 sunnah or something, or 10. If you miss out one of these sunnah, your wudu is sahih and you can pray. But if you miss out one of the 6 pillars, this wudu is never counted, and your salah also is not accepted. You have to fulfill the pillars of the ibadah. Whether wudu or salah, you have to fulfill the pillars. What are, let's learn the pillars of the wudu. That are without them, the salah, the wudu is not accepted, and the salah, of course, is not, and consequently the salah is not accepted. These arkan are a niyyah. Number 1 is the intention. Before you start making the wudu, you must have the intention, I'm making wudu. I'm not just washing my face to cool down, cool off because it's a hot day, or to clean my face. Before doing this, I'm doing this action as the wudu, to be able to pray or to lift the al-hadath, to lift the hadath. But this is the need. The second pillar, that's the wajh, washing the face. Fully the face, washing the face, all the face, not part of the face. My son, the little one, he goes and said, did you make wudu? Yes, Dad, I made wudu. Did you wash your face? Yeah, I washed your face. And you can see that many parts of his face is dry. He did not wash his face, he just did this. Face is, what is the definition of face? The face is from where the hair of the head grows until the chin, to the chin, and from the earlobe. And from the right ear to the left ear. This is the wajh, including the temples. So the temples of the head is a must. If you don't wash the temples of the head, you did not wash your face. Al-Idaran, which is this area between the hair of the cheek and the earlobe, usually many people misses out this part of the face. Al-Mub is this area of the eyes. Wal-Anfaqa, in this area. Many people miss out, so the ulama especially talk about this area because many people miss out in making wudu in this area. So this is the face. Ghasl al-wajh. Then the third pillar is وغسل اليدين إلى الرفقين, washing the arms, including the elbows. Right? Number 4, مسح الرأس. Wiping the head. Number 5, غسل الرجلين. غسل الأذن سنة مش مشروع. نتكلم عن أركان. Washing the feet, including the heel bones. See those 2 bones, الكعبين, the You have to all the previous actions in that sequence. You cannot wash your feet and then wash your face. خلاص؟ فهذه هي أركان الوضوء الست: النية، غسل الوجه، غسل اليدين إلى المرفقين، مسح الرأس، غسل الرجلين إلى مع الكعبين، والترتيب. These are the 6 pillars of wudu.